Hello everybody and welcome back to Evil Aurora Plays Baldur's Gate 3. I'm your humble bard, Tim. In the previous session, we managed to defeat the avatar of Jergal and make our way to the exit of the Shadow-Cursed Lands. Now before we go, I was going to do this actually. Here we go. There we are. Give the better armor to Lizelle. She wears that in all my runs. Alright.
I have a lot on my mind and, well...
So now we are...
How much farther can I go? The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
We are now heading to Baldur's Gate.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over.
Oh, look at us.
Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Ooh. Nice. Magic tree. There you go. I hadn't actually seen that animation before because when I played through it the first time, it was actually the multiplayer run that we got it right. The second time, every other time I messed up that particular quest. The loading screens was always an issue. Like this as well, it never loaded in properly.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
Yay!
My prodigal bloodkin is among them.
Oh.
They live.
Barely. I made mince of their ugly mind matter. And if they dare return, I will strip out their offal.
So Orin was the one that messed with my brain. Interesting.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Woohoo! Ah, Starion wishes to speak.
Good time for a chat.
How's it going, dude?
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
Sounds as if you envy him.
Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
Let his blood hit the floor. Well, if you can put it off. Do you kill him and take the power from him? Fair enough.
What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit,
Ooh.
I think I deserve something better.
Alright. Damn right.
We'll be glorious both, you and I. You'll have your day too. Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door.
Yeah.
If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend.
Uh-huh. Alright, I'm with you all the way.
My, you sweetheart. Then there isn't a moment to waste. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazador's changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Alright. Yep, there's Helson. Scratch. Alright. Nap time.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full.
Especially of mind parasites.
The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers.
Transform.
This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Astral Prism and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you.
Yeah.
And what then? You are prone to impulses as uncontrollable as the gods themselves. Will you even have a say in what you do?
Maybe.
Will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
I will reap a savage fate on this world, unlike any that has ever been seen.
Your blood swims hot at the very prospect. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Oh.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join power.
Alright. Ah, damn, we lost all of our... Yeah, that's right. Had a feeling that would be the case, but that's alright. Alright. We want to... Oh, Lae'zel's going first. Alright, fine. Go, Lae'zel! There you go, solved that problem.
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
Hey, yeah! Alright. He's free!
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Gay abomination! By the one true sky, what is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Prove me that you are who you say you are.
You killed the Asuna Night Soul. You didn't have to.
Well, I
Last
didn't.
time you were here, you tried to kill me. Not far from this very spot. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Alright.
The God. Destroy the God. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now!
Aid an illicit against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me for your own survival.
Let's do it.
Together, We can turn the tide.
Alrighty.
Onward. I'm not going to last much longer.
Ah, damn it. There we go.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that.
What?
I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
Mm-hmm. Tell me everything.
It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
Eek.
For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Alright. And the Githyanki is?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard
within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my honor, that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Okay. Was you or Orpheus that Blackish wanted us to kill?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
Indeed.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was in prison. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
Alright then. So how did Gortash and the others find out about the prism?
A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt it change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Alright, cool. So what happens if we free him?
That would be a terrible idea.
Oh.
The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid. A sworn enemy, just like me.
Alright. The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer, but I'm nothing like you.
Denial will change nothing. You have already benefited from that tadpole of yours. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer, thank you very much.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence.
Oh.
You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty.
I already am devastatingly beautiful, thank you.
I can evolve you.
What would that entail?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
No thanks.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with the lithid potential.
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Open my mind.
Coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast.
Whoa.
The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different.
Jeez.
Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or
Not what I thought was
muscle.
going to happen.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Alright. Oh, Shadowheart died.
Fading fast. I need healing.
Ooh, I get access to all the other parts now. Awesome. There we go. Got everything. I think I don't have his fly. All of the illithid powers.
What I wouldn't give for a good rest about now. I need a moment for the two of us.
I wonder how upset Lae'zel's going to be.
Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
Our dream figures a mind flayer. Isn't that concerning?
The Emperor, yes. A stunning revelation. But not so stunning as the prisoner. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
Whoa, that's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshis teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, He would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Sounds like fun. Then Voss is right.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Oh, jeez, look at me. All right. Oh, good. All the Gith just died when we walked through the portal. Makes life simple. Alright, I want to swap Shadowheart for Astarion before we hit the town. Where is Astarion? He's gone.
Anything of use?
Very weird. Okay, never mind. Let's,
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Oh, there you go. He's back at his... He must have been out hunting. Now, I think according to the patch, we can actually just trade them out automatically.
So, we owe our lack of tentacles to one of the very creatures that kidnapped us. At least my lack of tentacles. I'm not sure what's next for you.
They look awesome. Like, hello. I need you in the party.
Well, obviously I would. But you have so many followers
Take
already.
Shadowheart's place.
Excellent. Now that that's settled, lead on.
That makes life so much simpler.
How delicious.
Oh, we get a feat, level 10. Awesome. What's Dual Wielder do? Yes. Although, give him Dex bonus up. Nah, that's fine.
At least things have stayed interesting. No traps, please.
Yeah, trap that berry bush.
On my way. Better not be cursed.
Alright, we're off to Baldur's Gate. Well, at least the outskirts, anyway. Time to go shopping. Let's get to the location. We'll start popping in and out once we get there. Now, the reason I swapped out Shadowheart was because there's a dude up here that if you recognize runs away, and we can't trade with him when that happens.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
When did you see her last?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands, She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
Must be hungry. Take some food.
Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Nearly there now. You see the city? Up on the hill. What in the hells was that?
This dude
An
here.
earthquake, maybe. I don't remember one ever shaking the city.
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. Dignity.
Yes, I know. Don't I look
These
so
wretches have
dignified?
nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry. And nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course.
Alright, so we can go here. Alright, what have you got? Cold Snap Dagger. Alright.
Sounds very lucrative.
Indeed. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items, even cremation urns. Alas, you cannot eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
Sounds like you've got wares to sell. Might have to take a look. Alright, cool. Pretty look at those.
Alright, so gonna zip back to camp. Keep zipping back and forward with all the stuff.
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan? It's not really. Refugees traveling alone. Sound off. Don't have the coin to get into the city.
What do you remember? Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
They were big and they were angry.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Hi. Hi. Or want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear.
Yes.
By spear. What'd you say? Huh?
Show me your wares.
Oh, yay!
Alright.
To find a way forward.
Next stop. Ah, now we can't get. I keep forgetting.
Page material.
Ooh, hello, Miss Journalist.
Aren't you? I knew there was a story here, and there you are, the hero of the hour, walking right up to me. The name's Lens, reporter with the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview?
Yeah, an interview about what?
You, of course. News travels fast in this city, and after your exploits, you're quite the celebrity. This interview will be our biggest issue yet. It won't take more than 2 moments of your time. If you play your cards right, this could make the cover. I just need some extra details. So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this?
My life's in danger. I've come to find a way to save myself.
You came seeking safety in a city under siege. The threat must be dire indeed. Though, from what I hear, you've little to fear from the Absolute. My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorm. How did you manage that?
Lots of explosive, but how the hell do you know about that?
I'm a journalist. It's my job to know everything. Unfortunately, the version I heard was light on the details. So what did you do to Ketheric?
Fought with everything I had. He was formidable, wielding terrible power.
Formidable? You're just being modest. I heard you swatted him aside like a fly from a corpse.
Hmm.
You'll deal with the remaining absolutists in much the same way, I suppose. The cult's threat is far from extinguished. What's your plan of attack?
Hardly want my strategy printed all over the pages.
Perhaps it could inspire some like-minded citizens to help your cause.
Yeah, doubt that.
You must have some strategy in mind.
Nope, no idea. Not much of a planner, I'm afraid. More of an improviser.
You think chaos courses through your veins? You have no idea.
Oh, hello.
Look at it. Come crawling home, hands stained with the Bone Lord's salt. And you carry his stone. Your purpose is clear as welts on an infant's skin. You come for our nether stones next. I could end it now. But I'll be patient. Father will see us together again. He will see you bleed.
So, Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Alright, now there is another location, another thing I wanted to get as well. Up here.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Up here. Jeez, that was a horrible scream. Ah, there it is.
Sleepy mind flayer.
I can't even catch my breath.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
Okay, so what does this brain do? Alright. Now, I've never actually done this before, so let's see what happens. Devouring brain. Num 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 num. Okay. And what did that do? Okay, so nothing happened from that? Oh, it was disappointing. Let's see what happens if I eat this now.
The stone is cold. The parasite within is unresponsive. It has nothing more to give you.
Ah, okay, right. So we've already done that. That's fine. Weird.
Seems simple enough.
Alright. So I've unlocked all the illithid powers now. Woohoo! I'm Superman.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Let everyone connect to the south span of Worm's Crossing.
When I was a child, Father sent me to Ceres's Caress to deliver messages. How was I to know? Men, women, children, all barred from entry.
A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
Refugees can go elsewhere, seeing Christ has the right to secure itself.
A crisis created
Jeez,
by
I
the
look
same
so
man who shut them out. Are you so heartless that you'd ask the oppressed to suffer? Are you so mindless that you don't see through the blatant political scheming?
No, look at my
Step
eyes. I
one,
can't see anything.
Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2, shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3, bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run.
Yeah, pretty smart.
Time to press ahead.
We're when you met the ground.
Alright, next step.
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules? Maybe something from Let the Man Breathe. That watcher sent him flying. Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Must have been 10 things.
Not this again.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Having a hissy fit. Alright.
Stay here, I'll be right back.
God, so stupid.
Wah. What's down here? Whoa.
Interesting. Didn't expect that.
Triumph after triumph. You have excelled in base villainy. For he who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself becomes a monster. When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. You have reached the time of majority, and you shall come into your birthright. But another seeks to disinherit you. Do not let her be your death. Your father loves you. You have already made us so proud. Slaughter your line. Become the last of your line. Lord Baal shall have but one chosen.
Sounds fair.
Oh, I got such a
Memories
headache.
flood back, snatches of your story written in the blood of 1,000 victims. Years spent in worship of Baal, leading his savage congregation in prayer, sacrifice, and slaughter. You were their master, and he was yours. A cruel master, a dread lord, a devoted father. All is greater than you could have dreamed. You are a spawn of Baal, his heir, his scion.
Revel in the memories of murder. Ah, yeah.
The cruelty of the slayer leaps around within. You are not the last of your name.
Aw.
Not yet. There's another. The abomination wrapped in flesh you saw in the colony. Oren, dear sister, must die by your hand.
Oh.
An offering in Baal's sanctum. Your heart pines for the love of your lord. Today is a wonderful day for murder.
That's curious.
Interesting. I don't think that was specific to this location. I think that was just a thing that happened because I was close to the city. Whoa.
Couple turns should do it. Here goes nothing.
Hey, Mizora. What's up?
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble.
Nope, he's
Heard
been
about
fine.
his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Sure. Alright.
Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to remember, I guarantee.
Yep, I got it. Alright, going to the lower city now. So I can get to Baldur's Gate a lot quicker just by zipping around. Alright.
By order of Lord Porter.
With haste.
It is here admitted to the city. The people of Baldur's Gate. Stave off every mistake.
Go by the room at the Elf Song.
Did you see Lord Gortash's latest interview with Baldur's mouth?
I'll give it a shot.
Speaks well, that end Lord Gortash.
The Elf Song Tavern. I wonder if my old books are still there. They could be of use to me.
I have something to ask.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is.
I look for a place to stay.
I tell you what. The murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over.
Done.
Top floor's all yours.
Alright.
Gortash is a vision, sure enough.
She always has something juicy in the gazette.
Who will save us from certain destruction?
Alright, so now we got some stuff here we can purchase. There's like one item, I think, is a ring. Hello, sir.
Greetings, child of faith. Be welcome to the Stormshore Tabernacle. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
I'm looking for stuff to buy.
Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Alright. The gloves, there they are. Right. That was it. So if you heal, you get Blade Ward, which means you've got resistance to basically all damage. And let's go to Sorcerer's Sundries. Tell you what though, impressed how quickly this is loading in this version.
Speaks well, that envoy.
There we go.
Son Invictus!
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. It has come to my attention that there is a bitter adventurer located outside the shop. Not to worry. We will quickly handle this disturbance for your comfort and safety. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Leroican, proprietor of this fine establishment. To browse our wares, if you are a city official here to collect dues, you are
Taxes.
not Mr. Marvin Hudd, the collections officer assigned to this
Trust me,
establishment.
taxes will be put to better use in my hands.
Logic detected. How else can I help you today?
Trade.
Enjoy our unmatched selection.
All right. I want this one, ring regeneration, and this beautiful hat. What do we got here? Quicken spells, cantrips for bonus action. If I had a melee fighter, that would be what I would... No, sorry, a unarmed fighter, that'd be what I would use. All right. So what we do is you put on the ring of regeneration and wear this awesome hat to keep my charisma bonus up. And then where are those gloves? Okay, so it lowers my AC. However, effectively now, in combat, I will have permanent Blade Ward, because every turn I'm going to regenerate 1 to 4 hit points, and because I heal, it gives me... Yeah, so resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, so... Basically anything that isn't whacked with a force attack. Alright. I might give this one to Will, since I'm not using it anymore, and this one can go to Lae'zel.
The pride of the gate. You in need of protection, friend?
Oh, I think you might be.
What am I saying? Everyone's in need of protection. Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me.
Alrighty. Where is it? This one.
Armor. Then learn to swing a sword. If you can manage the... Truth be told.
Alright. And we got the...
Let's see what this does.
The Devil's Fee. Hello, Hellsick.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio is a... Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's me.
Your little scroot of a friend left this on my floor the last time you visited.
Ah, thank you.
I presume you have returned to re-engage my services?
Yes. Can you remind me of my... fucking hell. Can you remind me of our past association?
You forgot what we did? I find that hard to believe. But if you speak truth, perhaps I could jog that lazy memory of yours.
Enlighten me.
You seek answers. Lord Mammon seeks coin. I will happily mediate. Make me an offer.
It's customary for a salesperson to offer a free sample.
The first hit's free, eh? My, you have changed. Fine, just this once. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing. I opened a portal for you and Lord Gortash.
Where do we go?
My word, this is embarrassing. Perhaps I should have explained our terms better. You asked me to jog your memory. Jog I did. Our micro-pact is complete. Would you like to make another transaction?
Perhaps a more banal transaction. May I see your wares?
I thought you'd never ask.
Gibbous of the Wishful... blah, blah, blah. So what's this hat do? Start of combat, the wearer gains momentum equal to their charisma modifier. Ooh. Got a hat for you, Will. And we've also got the shop down here, which is the woman from the Underdark.
I know you. So you made it out of the Underdark. More than I can say for Balin.
Yeah, he exploded.
That noble stock you gave me helped, though. It's what keeps the customers coming. Bloody fungus is all that keeps our candles lit.
I'd like to trade.
Take your pick.
Alrighty. I don't think there's anything of note here, is there? Wow, Noble Stalk's insane. Restores the creature to full health and removes all conditions that negatively affect when consumed for 1 turn. It takes an action, but holy shit, that's phenomenally good. So what are you doing, you fool?
Let me back in. I'll bring Leroican out here, you tin tube.
You tell Leroican I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at?
Hey, dickhead.
Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it.
Yep, sure did. It was an ASMR.
An Asima? Hells. If I'd known, I'd have asked for more gold. Kidnapping costs more than Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut.
Yeah, so, don't get ahead of yourself. She wanted her alive, and unfortunately she's dead.
And I suppose you were stupid enough to kill her.
Yeah.
Son of a bastard's whore. You had a small fortune in your grasp, and you let it go. I ought to knock some sense into you. But you know what? I'm too goddamn tired. If she's out there, I'm gonna find her. You mark my words.
All right. We're going to go for a quick wander down this way. We're going to go rescue Volo from being exploded.
Is this what the city is coming to? A man cannot stroll the thoroughfare without being assaulted by...
Oh, that was it too. I wanted to trade this out. I'm going to send this. to Will.
All right. What now?
There we go.
No time to rest. Can't slow down.
Gortash isn't going to find out about this, is he? I don't fancy the look of those prisoners.
Mostly to get the next waypoint, which is down here.
Do not be blinded by smiles and song. Evil comes in many forms.
It's not a lie. If you would just listen, I could explain.
You have done quite enough explaining, Volothamp Gadan. You have poisoned the very hearts and minds of these good, kind, gentle citizens with your lies, your delusions, your conspiracies. Though you hide behind a mask of stories, we have seen beyond the veil. We see what you really are. Fearmonger. Here, here! Attention seeker. Here, here! Agent of chaos.
Your parasite stirs in recognition. This man is infected.
Ragnahells follow! Today, citizens, we rid ourselves of this cankerous sore. Today, we burn away all falsehoods. Today, we will be divided no longer, for today, we rise in truth.
Psst. Don't just stand there. Help me, goddammit! Help me!
This damsel may be middle-aged, but let's get him out of distress,
You would kill a man for spinning yarns, for telling stories? That's ridiculous.
What's this? Another heretic in our midst? Another mind clouded by the disruptor's lies? Another soul to cleanse? Well, we are nothing if not gracious. Let us see if we cannot lift the veil from their eyes too.
No! Please! No!
Let's move.
I am fury.
Never quiet.
Jeez.
These boots have seen everything.
Where did Volo end up? Oh, there he is.
Children, you can't make us split up the family.
Yeah.
Drew and I are risking our lives. We're not doing this for charity.
Honey. God, I really thought I was done for. I suppose thanks are in order.
Yes, they are.
What's an heroic story without a little risking of one's neck, eh? And you know what they say, the bigger the story, the more people want to kill you for it. You of all people will, know what I mean?
Yes.
I'll tell you what I know, but not here. Too many eyes, ears, weapons about. Meet me at your camp. Hmm?
You just need to all of it, as she deserves. 500 gold. At least 100 in coin.
Oh, Wave Mother, Queen of the Depths, hear me. Please carry Holly to her final rest in the deep wilds. Please. Sorry, are you here for Wave Servant Holly's funeral? Oh, it's already started. They're just inside.
Do I look like I'm here for a funeral?
Hey, what in anyone's estimation would a person with that kind of eye makeup be doing here for a, Anyway, not to worry. Alright, so before we head back to the first area, we're gonna head to the counting house.
Take you for a drink. Unmarked withdrawals. You could at least try to hide with the
Let's see if Will can break the...
Welcome to the counting house.
A relaxed tone
There
and
we go.
easy smile, but the halfling's shifting gaze gives it away. Something has him rattled.
You seem agitated. Is everything alright? There we go.
Oh, fine. Fine. A rather large and heavily armed fellow has taken the head banker, Glitterbeard, below. He's an unusual sort of customer, but the head banker said he'd handle it, so it's fine. I'm sure we're just fine.
I wield magic with the ease of breathing. Perhaps I could help you.
That would be most unusual, but then so is our visitor. Very well. Show the guards this temporary vault pass, and should my superior ask, keep my name out of it.
Awesome.
Just balance the book and move on like throb.
Blood.
Captain needs to see your pass.
Oh, that's the case.
You end up as a captain.
Account holders only from here. Vault pass?
Here it is.
Right. Descend and know. Upon entering the vaults, you forego the protection of city and church law alike. Which is to say, keep to your own vault and you'll be fine.
Thank you.
If not over, then through.
What? Why?
Half that crowd up there.
Just need to see your vault pass, please.
Here it is.
Looks in order. Blessed day to you.
And to you.
All day.
Let's see what this
Now again, if I remember this, it is... Hang on. It's this one. No. There we go. Ah, and before we go... Read the curious book. We need... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, do I not have that spell? The scroll for that? I mustn't have it. Oh no, here it is. Here, see visibility.
What they go find?
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. That little mouthful will barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage. Drist the Drow Exile. Heroes have power, aye. But not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold. See? Now.
There is no gold in here.
Morrigan's cracked clay.
Never gets old.
There is no gold in here. If there is one thing Minsk hates more than beasts with bad breath, it is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments. You. The Absolute has shown me your face, villain. I will beat it into a more pleasing shape.
Enough play, Stone Lord. The Absolute has other plans for this one. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done. Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold, and the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Jeez, they've done really well on the initiative here. Nope, missed. Nope, missed.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Scratch, find him, boy.
There we go. once I get to Shadowheart, I'll be fine. I'm just gonna put the...
Coming through.
You will not take me.
There we go.
Looking ahead. At the ready.
These ledges are never going to balance.
What is that? Oh, it's the storm. Right.
Open up.
Switch bloody jobs.
I'd have known there was that much coin back here.
That'll have to do.
With a flick of the wrist.
Alright, let's get lockpicking. Oh, hang on. Cancel. I gotta put on my better outfit. A lockpicking outfit. Actually, we probably should go back to camp temporarily before we do this.
With pleasure.
Let's see, what does he get as a bonus for this? He gets plus 14, he gets double the bonus that I get. Beautiful.
Fast forward! Fast forwarding, sir!
And so, we spent the last 15, 20 minutes going through the entire bank and cleaning it out. Nothing. Alright. And with that, we teleport outside back to the Basilisk Gate. A successful robbery completed. What the hell happened to them?
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
Alright. So, we're going to head on back to the... Oh, actually, easy way to do that. Just go back to the south span of... No, just go back to Rivington. Alright.
Have I been this way before?
Alright, so we're back here and ready to... We've basically gone through and picked up a whole bunch of equipment. And now we're going to... I think what we'll do first, before we end the session for the day, let's go back to camp and have a long rest. Since we've gathered up all of the equipment and everything that's... At least the stuff that's easy to get to. Next we'll be questing for equipment. Oh, hang on, the camp's back here. I keep forgetting that.
Better not be cursed.
Let's just end the day in here. Oh.
Queen Vlaakith. Skra!
You are a Charlotte, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Shestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains.
It's imagining someone, one of the next door neighbors, keep it down!
Traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the Astral Prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
I would just keep silent.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death.
I am the great and powerful Oz.
I will unmake you.
Well, that was exciting.
First in
You got this little kid going, oh my god!
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the Astral Sea, never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Connect with lasers. Yeah.
Loss. It permeates every corner of Lae'zel's mind. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
You're giving the future giving up, grieving for the future you'll never have. You're grieving for the future you'll never have. Blacketh took everything from you.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm moored to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. I am known and honored by you, the source of my bruises. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilnar Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
Alright, so what's next?
We find Voss at Sharess's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus Tough Kinazin.
Sounds fair.
Alright. Cool. I don't think anyone else has anything worth talking about here. No. Oh, look at these two playing.
Hey, get back here.
Camp life seems to suit the young owl there. His coat of feathers seems fuller.
What are you talking about, Volo?
It is splendid to see you again, my friend. If you hadn't saved me from that mob, I'd be penning a guide to the afterlife based on first-hand experience. Perhaps you would hazard a guess as to why the mob turned on me?
Aurora the Red controls a syndicate of killers. Perhaps you pissed her off.
Quite right. But it is not Oren herself who has marked me for death. It is her dread master. The Lord of Murder has returned.
Yes,
as he did
I'm right
100 years
here.
ago, Baal has set his accursed sights on Baldur's Gate. And his temple runs red with the blood of the innocent. And just as then, he has more than one chosen to manifest his gruesome plot. He has Oren, and he has you.
So you know what I am. You should know it means I can't let you live.
It means nothing of the sort. The heart of a ball spawn is a flipped coin that lands on its edge. Yours is a family set on self-slaughter. When there are two or more, they will destroy one another until a single heir to the throne of blood remains. In times gone by, there was an errant-hearted ball-spawn who stood against his foul father and brother, Saravok. Optimist that I am, I hope you are of similar heroic vintage.
My vintage is much darker.
And what will you do with that power? Slaughter the city? Brutalize the world? This is not the first time your kind have threatened Baldur's Gate, and the city still stands. It will survive you, and so will I. From as great a distance as possible.
Yeah, bugger off.
Alrighty. Cool. Let's have our long rest.
Hello, Skeleton Man.
Ooh.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketherick's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
I'd put a dreamless sleep for once.
I apologize. I didn't mean to burden you with my woes. You have enough to worry about.
As your eyes blink shut, you fall into the deepest slumber of your life. A quietness so vast it feels almost like death.
Alright. Sweet. Okay, and on that note, that's where we're going to leave today's session. So, next time, we're going to be heading back to Rivington. We're going to go to the circus and basically do all of the stuff outside of Rivington. So we've got the circus to deal with, we've got the explosive merchant to deal with, we've got the booby-trapped toys to deal with. We've got the Gur to deal with, as well as the medallion to return back to the temple, and the beginning of the investigation of the murders. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble bard, Tim, and be sure to come back for the next session of Evil Aurora plays Baldur's Gate 3. Bye!